Hi, I'm Stephanie Vollrath, an attorney at Vollrath Law with offices in Oviedo, and this is my sister.
Hi, I'm Sharon Vollrath. I'm also an attorney at Vollrath Law, and we have offices in New Smyrna Beach and in Oviedo.
And our question to the candidates is, what in your background qualifies you to be an Oviedo City Council member?
So I've lived in Oviedo for almost 10 years. I've grown up in the Central Florida area. I've lived here all my life. In 2010, I actually ran for office. It was my first time out. Since then, I've become a lot more involved in the community. I've been on the Planning, Zoning, and Appeals Board, which is now the local planning agency. I've served on many boards, from the Chamber of Commerce Board to HOA boards to the Oviedo Preservation Project. I've been involved in scouting and different community activities, and I also have a strong financial background. I've got a degree from the University of Central Florida in accounting, which helps me with the budget process. Anytime that there's any kind of budget issues, I can think for myself. I don't need someone to tell me what they look like, because I've got that education. I'm also graduating from Rollins College with an MBA in November. So all this background will help me with budgeting, with safety, with the community, and understanding the needs of businesses and the needs of the individuals as well.
I graduated from the University of Central Florida on the political science pre-law track, where I also interned for both the Republican and the Democratic senator here in Florida. I worked in the Florida legislature, where I helped to draft legislation, helped out constituents, and looked out for the better good of our community. I worked in the Supervisor of Elections office here in Seminole County, where I would help the youth understand the voting process, and went to elementary schools throwing mock elections for the students voting on their favorite Sunshine State reader's book. I worked with a circuit court judge, and I'm on many boards and committees here in Central Florida. With all this experience brings a wealth of knowledge and leadership skills that allow me to be the next Oviedo City Council member.
For my background, what would help me being a council member for our city is that I am a software trainer and I solve problems for a living. I cannot solve any problems unless I listen to what your concerns truly are. Once you understand what those are, then you can start to lay forward solutions and ideas to help resolve the issues. So I'm a big fan of not just hear, but listen to the issues and the concerns, and that way you can come up with ideas to solve problems.
For 13 years, I was a prosecutor in Seminole County, Florida. My last assignment with the State Attorney's Office was as the intake attorney for the city of Oviedo. That meant that I met with the Oviedo Police Department on at least a weekly basis and reviewed almost all felonies and warrants coming out of the Oviedo Police Department. I also had to meet with firemen and other city officials in order to do my job as an intake attorney. This gives me a unique insight into the operations of the city. It's a great city. It's a well-run city, but there are things that can be improved. I saw, when I was a prosecutor, what went on in the city of Oviedo, and I think that I can bring improvements to the city of Oviedo.